First time here? Awesome. Awesome. Hey, if you have not done so, head over to our YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Helps us out tremendously. Then head over to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google us. We are all over the place. We are Try Healthy and Try Healthy Hemp. We got a jam-packed show. Bringing in 3 screens. I'm bringing in Jordan from the Southern Park Mall and bringing in Chris from the Eastwood Mall. Guys, we got a jam-packed show talking about CBG on the Hemp Show. Guys, we are broadcasting live on Facebook, several different areas, broadcasting on my personal page. Jordan, I think you shared on your personal page as well, right? We also have it on, we're streaming on Try Healthy's main Facebook page, Try Healthy Southern Park Mall's Facebook page, also on the Shellback Twitter.
Pretty sure we're plastered all over every social media right now with our live video.
Yes, we are all over the internet. Just Google us. What's going on, guys? Talking CBG.
How are we?
Got the big crew here, man. Well,
no, we're talking about my favorite products today, CG.
See, I know you're a big user of CBG. Chris as well. You are. Well, let's go ahead. Why don't you introduce yourself, Chris? Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Well, thank you. I'm Chris. I'm primarily known as the CB Genie over at the Eastwood Mall store. I've been around for quite a few years. If you've ever been to Eastwood Mall, you've likely seen me here. You've seen me with short hair all the way to this here now. It's been an adventure. But I have some pretty extensive use on CBG. I do like it quite a lot. I find it to be very effective. I myself have ulcerative colitis, so I got a messed up stomach. Not really good a lot of the times with digestion, with nausea and things like that. And CBG works really well for anti-inflammatory for the stomach. And I do find that the CBG oil that we have, a dropper of that can normally settle the stomach anytime I start acting up. But these gummies that we have here, the vitamin C and CBGs, one a day, that's all you need. It'll really kind of help get your body on track and really keep that CBG working for you.
Nice. Now, Jordan, you said you also use CBG.
Oh, almost on a daily basis, Paul. I mean, for me, I need a lot of help as far as my nerves and neurological disorders go. So with CBG, it acts as a neural protectant, so therefore it can help my brain. As far as like the relays between neurons that, with MS, they fire off and on, but they don't relay right. So CBG helps me, with that issue. I have very similar stomach issues. So I have acid reflux and IBS. If I eat something that I'm not really supposed to eat, I could take a dose of CBG and my stomach is smoothing out. I mean, really helps it settle to where I'm not getting that acid buildup all the way to the throat, which I call fire throat. Helps me settle all that. I mean, I can eat a whole pie, like a whole zob pizza. That red sauce is going to get to me.
All you need.
CBG is going to settle.
Do you have a favorite nickname for CBG? Because one of my favorites is the Rolls Royce of cannabinoids.
I call it the mother of all cannabinoids.
The mother. We've got the Rolls. Well, what I was going to say, guys, is I also use CBG at home. I use it for my pancreas. And again, it's not even on the talking notes, right? But we've got 3 hemp professionals highly involved in cannabis and other cannabis-derived products. And we all have one thing in common. CBG. I mean, if that tells you something, right? Like if the tattoo artist brings home a certain tattoo cream, it's the one I'm buying. Does that kind of make sense? Like the cupcake the baker brings home or gives to his family members that he likes, That's the cupcake I want.
Oh yeah, no, I mean with CBG, like I explain this to everybody when they're in here talking about things. Like CBG, it's probably the most underrated and not talked about enough cannabinoid. Like for me, it's the most important one in my regimen. Like I said, from stomach issues to neurological issues, it helps a lot in that area. Not only that, like, people are like, oh, well, it's so pricey. Well, let me tell you, it's hard to extract. It's hard to obtain CBG. When cannabis is growing, CBG is the first cannabinoid to grow. After about a day or two, it starts to get overwhelmed with all the other cannabinoids, so we got, the CBD, CBC, CBN, and then also THC. It all grows on top. But without CBG, we wouldn't get all those. So like I said, it's the most important but most underrated, in my opinion.
Stacy mentioned on the chat that her sister uses it for epilepsy.
Yes.
So that's a close family member that we have referred this Rolls Royce, or the mother of. I mean, if that tells you anything, this is a good product, guys. If you're coming in,
people should do research and a little homework on CBG to look up if there's any, people using it for something specific, because CBG is a lot more specific, I think, and it's kind of a benefits and effects, less broad than like CBD and THC might be for a lot of people. So for some folks, you may not really get much out of it, but for a lot of people, if you find the right dosage and a good consistency with it, it is a very powerful tool.
Well, I mean, like you said, mixing it with that vitamin C, the zinc, and all that inside that gummy, I mean, that's just a good daily value, a good vitamin just for yourself. I mean, it's an antibacterial, it's an anti-inflammatory, can help, like I said, issues, neurologic issues. So it has its good properties, like for you with ulcerative colitis. My fiance has UC as well.
Listen, if you got any allergies, just eat 4, just eat 5, eat half a jar, you'll clear up real quick.
And even if you don't get on a CBG regimen, we offer sample packs. For $6, you buy 4, get 1 free. Now you can just dose this and add this into your normal CBD routine, and just try it out for a couple days, see how you feel. Do it for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Do it for a week. If you feel better, add that into your normal routine.
Can I do?
Now, with all that being said, guys, I'm going to bring it over to the professionals here. Let's see what they have to say about Steel Valley's CBG.
If CBD isn't doing for you what you're needing it to, you might want to look into CBG. Just like CBD, CBG is non-psychoactive and may also be an effective method when trying to relieve inflammation. Some other standout effects from CBG include its antibacterial as well as neuroprotective properties. There's also research that shows CBG is able to bind directly to our CB1 and 2 receptors, whereas CBD is not a strong binder to these receptors. These are the 2 main receptors in the endocannabinoid system that help keep our bodies in homeostasis. In our Steel Valley Hemp CBG tincture, you get a total of both 600 milligrams of CBD and CBG to help give you the best of both worlds. Each dropperful comes out to 20 milligrams of both CBD and CBG and typically lasts 30 days depending on dosing. You can get all this and more shipped right to your door by going to tryhealthy.com.
We can ship it right to your door, Noah says. Now we've got a 1,200 milligram CBG tincture right now. Chris, can you tell me more about that 600 to get to 1,200, and then maybe touch on them CB1s and CB2s Jordan has displayed for us?
We have our tinctures, and if you've ever done any of our other oils or a general CBD tincture in general, you're kind of aware that there's the entire concentration of the bottle divided by how many servings, based on the dropper size. Typically 30 milliliter with a 1 milliliter dropper would give you 1/30 the strength of the entire bottle. Simply put, if you had like a 600 milligram bottle of CBD, 1 dropper's worth is around 20 milligrams of CBD. The CBG tincture we have is a 1-to-1 ratio of full spectrum CBD to CBG. So in each bottle, there are 600, or in one bottle, there's 600 milligrams of CBG, 600 milligram of full spectrum CBD cannabinoid content. And paired those together just really gives you a very diverse, well-rounded cannabinoid portfolio of that entire product. And in each serving, you would get 20 milligrams of the full spectrum CBD and 20 milligrams of CBG. So it's quite a good dose for a lot of people. It's very consistent. Not many people need to use a high dose of CBG. It is very powerful. And with CBD and CBG and these types of cannabinoids, consistency over dosage amount is typically key.
Consistency. So stick to the regimen then. Routine.
I recommend it. I found that's what works best for me personally, but a lot of the people I've talked to who use CBG for a lot more heavy therapeutic use and stuff like that, they do say within time that it's something that really kind of helps maintain the body. And that's kind of the point of it, is to neuroprotect it. You really just want to keep it working through your system frequently. It is a good idea. And to quote Freebeans, the mega gummy, it is possible. You could do it.
Yeah, if you're coming down, one thing with the gummies, I know for me, if I'm coming down with anything, if I've got a cough or a sniffle or I just feel a little run down, I grab a pack of those, and I eat all three out of the pack, 30 milligrams.
Oh, delicious. Really good.
I eat all three, and all of a sudden it boosts me up. I don't know if it's just to me, it's a treat. They taste great, but they're packed with that nutraceutical value. Jordan, what do you got to add?
No, I mean, honestly, we covered pretty much everything. I just, we do have these receptors in our body called the endocannabinoid system. So I tell people, this system is bound to our body just as much as our DNA is. I mean, that's why, for me anyway, when I consume a cannabis product that's, concentrated in the way Chris explained with the CBG, you feel a little bit better. You feel the relief. Why? Because these receptor points that you see everywhere on here is targeted by CBD, CBG. There's also, like I said, there's 144 of these different cannabinoids that we're aware of. And like I said, we're aware of. There's way more out there. We're just breaking the surface of the science with it. But like I said, with CB1, we're getting brain, vascular system, gastrointestinal. CB2, we're looking at the bones and the skin, the immune system. So those right there, those couple things I rambled off, very important to keep up on. So if there's a way to keep up on it, please try it. My mom, my grandmother, my grandfathers, they always just say you'll never know unless you try it. So go over, try it at ashhealthy.com, look it up. I'm telling you, you won't regret it.
I have a
build
motto.
it into the routine. Now, what's really cool too, you come out to one of the stores, right, and you buy. See, these are eligible for our tri-pack. Now, what that eligibility means is if you buy 3 of these at one time, we're going to save you 20%. Now, what's even cooler, like Chris mentioned, is you don't really need the high dose of the CBG. You're just going to need the consistency. So you're able to mix and match the Steel Valley bottles on the tri-pack promotion.
I will say for myself that, because it is 40 milligrams per dose, that's 20 milligrams CBD, 20 milligrams CBG. I do take 2 dropperfuls, so that's going to be 80 milligrams. That's 40 of each. But I have a lot more to work with. I have a lot more to deal with. So sometimes you may need more, you may need less. It's all about finding what I call that heavy dose.
Yeah, stock up on the 3, save 20%, and we're going to make you look good too with this month's shirt of the month. Look at these guys looking good.
We're so excited for our latest shirt of the month tee. We've designed a Summer Vibes logo that we thought would go perfect for the month of August. You have a chance to get this shirt for free by making a purchase of $100 or more. This is a great opportunity to take advantage of any of our tri-pack deals where you save 20% when purchasing 3 eligible items together. You can stock up on some product, save money, and get a cool shirt. If you're just interested in the shirt, you can also purchase this by itself for $19.99. But why not stock up on some great CBD or THC products so you can look good with a fresh new tee and feel good? This offer is valid while supplies last, so get yours before they're gone.
Oh, look, feel good, save money, all in one place. Try healthy. Come to any 5 locations. Now, when you come to these stores, Ohio, we're starting to transition weather a little bit. It's hot in the mornings, cold in the evenings, and it snows during the afternoons, depending on where the shade is that afternoon. But weather's starting to get crazy. This is why we have Stacy with the weather.
How's everybody doing today? I am out here in front of our store in Osprey, Florida. That is 834 South Tamiami Trail, next to the boat parts on one side and the elite golf carts on the other side. Once you pull in off of Tamiami Trail, see the yellow awning, and you really can't miss us with the big CBD in the window, so come check us out. For your weather today in Venice, Osprey, and Northport, Florida, a high of 92 and a low of 75. Scattered thunderstorms and showers might happen today. We got some dark clouds right now. It's Florida. It's rainy season. If it happens, it happens. If I'm wrong, then I am wrong, and you will be happy. Sunset is at 7:58 tonight, and it does feel like 101 out here. That's pretty much the standard. It feels like over 100 in the summer, something that we just deal with as Floridians. If you are in Niles or Youngstown, Ohio, a high of 86 and a low of 60. Sun cloud mix, beautiful day up there, feels like 91. Sunset is at 8:08 tonight. If you are in Niles, Ohio, you can see Chris at the Eastwood Mall. If you are in Youngstown, Ohio, you can see Jordan and Noah at the Southern Park Mall. If you are in Venice, Florida, that's 248 Tampa Avenue West inside the KMI building, also known as the San Marco building. You have Rob and Heather to help you there today. If you are in Northport, Florida, that's 14503 Tamiami Trail next to the Strawberry Moon, but not far, guys, from the Blue Tequila. You have Gary to help you there today. And if you are in Osprey, Florida, Sarasota, or Nokomis, you can come see me and Paul right here at our Osprey location. So everybody have a great day, and back to you, Paul.
Oh, Stacy, I appreciate you bringing us the weather. Guys, you guys know what to wear for work tomorrow, I guess.
I just wear shorts and a t-shirt every day, man. I'm never cold, unfortunately.
That's probably what I'm going to
I bring
wear
a whole
well.
separate change of clothes to deal with the fluctuation because I am a very sensitive.
It's like you leave in the morning and it's 60. You go out right now, it's 80, 90, and then you're going to leave later and it's back down to 60.
I come in a hoodie and pants. I go to a t-shirt and shorts, and I leave back in the hoodie and pants.
That's why we have Stacy with the weather. Stacy, we
Right.
appreciate you
What else would I do?
bringing us the weather. Oh, another question for you guys. What day is it? It's Wednesday, right?
Maybe.
Wacky Wednesday with some wacky tobacco?
Well, let's see. Oh, it's hashtag Wednesday, guys.
Hashtag everything.
This is the segment where we hop on Twitter and we explore what's trending. You guys ready for this? Any guesses on what's trending today on Twitter?
See, there's a lot trending on Twitter today.
This is the first time.
Okay, I'm going to give you multiple choice, okay? Is it sports related? Is it politically related? Or is it sexually related?
I'm guessing two.
I'm just going to go 3, just because. 3.
I hope you're right.
It's 2.
Is
Well,
it the
actually,
student
it's
loan cancellation?
student loan forgiveness today. That's what's trending. Everybody's talking about that. New major bill just signed into action today. And then number 2 is sports. Looks like the Oklahoma City Thunder's number 2 pick suffered a ligament damage in his foot. We might have to get him out some CBD cream.
We have a message here on Facebook, Paul, for Osprey. What are your hours today?
Oh, today we'll be here until about 6:45 today. Do got to leave about 15 minutes early to head down to Venice. Check this out. Number 5 trending today. Matt Olson just hit his 5th Grand Slam of his career, and it landed in the Allegheny River.
That's awesome. I've been hearing a lot about Albert Pujols. He's just been knocking them out every single game too.
Just if you guys see a baseball floating by, grab it for me. Maybe we can get a signature.
Man, I remember going we used to go to like games in Pittsburgh or whatnot. It's right next to the river and stuff, and people would hit home run balls and it'd go into the river. You'd see like 20 people dive into that river trying to get that home run ball. Insane.
That's what I love stadiums, and I love stadiums because it gives you. Every stadium has a different personality.
Yeah.
That's what you remember is 3 rivers, right? You remember 3 rivers.
Well, like when I was younger, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Pittsburgh Pirates shared stadium because it was the football field and baseball field.
I think
we used to go there like every weekend.
River Stadium.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, and then they separated, and then we had Heinz Field, right? Heinz Field for football.
Yeah,
and then they just changed the name. That was trending not too long ago. I forget what it was called. If you know what it was called, hit us up. I got you a free sticker.
Tell me what the Indian Stadium used to be called.
These are now for sale on SteelValley.com, SteelValleyHemp.com. They're free. So go there, buy them now while supplies last.
Yeah, we're selling free stickers for free 50.
Free 50? Free 50?
50.
Yeah, there you go. Half off. BOGO, buy one, get one. I'll throw in one for free. There you go, guys.
That's a lot of good deals.
Guys, I appreciate you stopping in, telling us about CBG.
Oh, yeah.
I will have to do this again on Friday, guys. I will talk to you later.
All right. Take it easy.